Everyone says I'm lucky. You say it like it's a fact, not an opinion. You don't even know how good you have it, my father said this morning, adjusting his cufflinks without looking at me. Most people would kill for your seat at that table. I looked at the glass walls of the boardroom and said, then why does it feel like a cage? He finally looked up. Watch your tone, Ethan. The meeting started the way it always did. Polite smiles. Empty praise. Power dressed up as professionalism. Mr. Carter, one of the directors, said, nodding toward me, your son's presentation was confident. Confident. Not honest. Not brave. Just confident. I forced a smile. Thank you. Victoria squeezed my hand under the table. Her grip was light, calculated. Relax, she whispered. You did fine. I leaned closer. Fine isn't the same as right. She smiled without warmth. It doesn't keep shareholders happy. My father cleared his throat. Let's move on. They discussed expansion, numbers, acquisitions. I listened until I couldn't anymore. We're cutting corners, I said. My voice echoed louder than I expected. Those factories overseas, people are getting hurt. The room went quiet. My father's jaw tightened. That's not relevant to this discussion. What is to me? I said. We're saving money by ignoring. He slammed his palm on the table. Enough. Victoria whispered, Ethan, stop. I didn't. We can afford to do better. My father laughed, not a soft laugh. A sharp one. You sound like a child, he said. Spoiled brat who's never had to earn a thing. The word hit harder than the table. Brat, one of the directors shifted uncomfortably. No one defended me. My father leaned back. Sit down and let adults handle business. I felt heat crawl up my neck. I am an adult. He smiled thinly. Then, act like one. The meeting continued without me. I sat there, nodding when expected, dying quietly. Afterward, Victoria followed me into the hallway. What was that? She asked. The truth, I said. She crossed her arms. The truth costs money. I thought you cared about me. She sighed. I care about stability. I stared at her. That's your definition of love? It's reality? She said, you should apologize to your father. I won't. She looked disappointed. You're being dramatic. That night, my father called me into his office. You embarrassed me, he said. I spoke up. You disobeyed? I questioned. He stood. You exist because of this company. I shook my head. Oh, I exist despite it. His eyes hardened. If you walk away, don't expect a safety net. I never had one, I said. He laughed again. You've never known struggle. I know emptiness, I said quietly. Victoria called later. You're overreacting, she said. Tomorrow will pass. I don't want tomorrow, I replied. I want my life. She paused. If you leave this behind, I can't follow. I know, I said. She hung up. I stood alone in my penthouse, surrounded by everything I didn't earn and nothing I wanted. I packed one bag. No speeches. No goodbyes. I left the lights on. I closed the door behind me and felt something unfamiliar. Relief. I didn't make it to the elevator before my father called my name. Ethan. I turned around. I'm leaving. He laughed once. Storming out, I resigned, I said. I sent the email. You don't resign from your family. I'm not your employee. He stepped closer. You think you can survive without me? I have to try. You're throwing away everything, he snapped. Money, influence, protection. I'm throwing away a lie. He shook his head. You're weak. I'm tired, I replied. Walk out that door, he said, voice cold, and don't come back. I met his eyes, and this is goodbye. Victoria was waiting in the lobby. You actually did it, she said. I told you I would. She scoffed. You're being irresponsible. I'm being honest. She crossed her arms. You don't know how the real world works. I'm about to find out. You'll come crawling back, she said. You always do. Not. This time, she sighed. I can't respect a man who throws away power. I nodded. Then you never respected me. She didn't follow me outside. The apartment I rented smelled like old paint and cheap soap. This is it, I muttered. The landlord shrugged. You said immediate. I did, I said. I sat on the floor that night, staring at my phone. No missed calls, no safety net. I woke up to silence instead of staff. I put on yesterday's shirt. I opened my banking app and felt my stomach drop. I walked until I found a café with a handwritten sign. Hiring. I pushed the door open. Mia looked up from the counter. Can I help you? I need a job, I said. She raised an eyebrow. Experience? No. References? No. She studied my face. Why here? I need to work, I said. Honestly. She leaned back. You ever made coffee? I've ordered it. She almost smiled. That's not the same. I know, I said. I'll learn. She was quiet for a moment. Name Ethan. You start tomorrow, she said. I blinked. Just like that. Just like that. My first shift started badly. Don't. Hold it like that, Noah said. I am holding it. Wrong, he replied. You're going to spill. I spilled. The customer groaned. Seriously, I'm sorry, I said. I'll remake it, Mia called out. Slow down. I knocked over a stack of cups. Someone laughed. My hands shook. You okay? Noah asked. I think so. You look like you've never failed before. I swallowed. I have. Just quietly. During break, I sat alone. My phone buzzed. Dad. I didn't answer. Another message appeared. Victoria, you look ridiculous. I stared at my reflection in the stainless steel counter. No suit. No title. Just me. A customer waved. Hey, barista. I walked over. Yes. Decaf, she said. Please. I nodded. Coming up. I messed it up again. I wanted to disappear. Noah leaned in. First days suck. I used to run meetings. I said, now you run milk, he replied. Same pressure. I almost laughed. At closing, Mia asked, you coming back tomorrow? I hesitated. My pride screamed no. My chest whispered yes, I'll be here. I said. I walked home tired, broke, embarrassed, but when I unlocked the door, I realized something. For the first time, nothing owned me. I lay on the mattress and stared at the ceiling. I wasn't safe. I wasn't important, but I was free. And tomorrow, I'd show up again morning, rich boy, Noah said, sliding an apron toward me. Don't call me that, I replied. He grinned. Relax, it's a joke.
I know.
I said. I'm still adjusting. You're adjusting, he said. You're just loud about it. I tied the apron wrong. That's crooked, he said. So is my life, I muttered. He laughed. At least you're honest. The cafe smelled like burned espresso and sugar. Why do you keep coming back? Noah asked while wiping the counter. Because I need this, I said. Need money? Need grounding. He nodded slowly. That's new. Mrs. Harper arrived at 8:30 like clockwork. Good morning, young man, she said. Good morning, I replied. Usual, you remembered? She said, smiling. I try, I said. She leaned closer. Trying is where real change starts. I didn't respond. Later, during break, Noah shoved his phone toward me. Have you seen this? I shook my head. No, he scrolled. Your dad's company just bought 3 competitors. I stiffened already. Headline says, aggressive expansion, he added. I looked away. Good for them, you okay? He asked. I'm fine, I said too quickly. The bell chimed again. Victoria's face stared back at me from a screen behind. The counter later that afternoon, engaged. I froze. Noah whispered, you know her? I did, I said. To Lucas? He asked. Yes. That was fast, he said. It was planned, I replied. My hands shook. You want me to cover? Noah asked. No, I said. I need to finish. Mrs. Harper watched me closely. Heart. Trouble, she asked softly. Something like that, I said. She sipped her tea. Replacement hurts more than loss. I swallowed. I feel erased. You're not, she said. You're becoming. I wanted to scream. After my shift, I stood outside the cafe. I typed Victoria's number. I deleted it. I typed my father's. I stopped. Noah came out. You look like you're fighting yourself. I am, I said. Who's winning, Payne? I answered. He leaned against the wall. Payne's a good teacher. I hate the lessons. So did I, he said. At home, I sat on the mattress. The room felt smaller, the silence louder. I remembered boardrooms, applause, respect. Now, I counted coins. I clenched my fists. I wasn't replaced, I said out loud. I was removed. No one answered. The next morning, I arrived early. You're early, Mia said. I want to learn, I replied. She nodded. Show me. She corrected my grip, my timing, my posture. Slow, she said. Control matters. Yes, I said. Noah watched. Look at you listening. I didn't used to, I said. Mrs. Harper clapped softly. Growth looks good on you. I smiled weakly. During lunch, Noah asked, Do you miss it? The money? I said. The power? He replied. I thought for a moment. I miss who? I thought I was. Who are you now? He asked. I don't know, I said, but I'm meeting him. That night, I dreamed of falling. Not fast, slow, controlled. I woke up, calm, at work. I spilled less, listened more. I laughed when Noah joked. Look at that, he said. Human. Barely, I replied. A notification buzzed. Victoria's engagement party photos. I closed the app. Not today, said Mia, noticed. You're steadier. I'm learning discipline, I said. Good, she replied. It lasts longer than anger. Clean tables quietly, I breathed. I stopped checking headlines. I stopped counting losses. Mrs. Harper stood to leave. Pain. Shapes, she said. It doesn't destroy unless you let it. I nodded that night. I wrote a list. Show up, listen, work, breathe. I folded it and smiled. I wasn't broken. I was being rebuilt. She came in during the slow hour, when the cafe felt like it was holding its breath. Good afternoon, she said. Hi, I replied. What can I get you? Black coffee, she said. No sugar. Strong? I asked. She smiled slightly. Honest. I poured carefully. You don't rush, she said. I used to, I replied. She tilted her head. Why stop? Because rushing hides mistakes, I said. She accepted the cup. Interesting answer. She sat near the window, notebook closed. Phone untouched. Noah whispered, She's been coming a lot, I've noticed, I said. She watches people, he added. Not creepy, just focused. I nodded. When she returned the cup, she said, You remember details? I try, I replied. Why? She asked. So people feel seen, I said. She studied me. That matters to you. Yes. The next day, she came again. You're consistent, she said. I'm learning discipline, I replied. She smiled. Discipline without fear is rare. I paused. Fear used to run me. What changed? She asked. I walked away, I said. She didn't push. She waited. I continued, from something big. Did it hurt? She asked. Yes, I said. Do you regret it? No, I said honestly. She nodded. Good days passed. Conversations grew longer. You read? She asked once. Business books, I said. And fiction? Why fiction? She asked. So I remember people matter, I replied. She smiled. You surprised me. One afternoon she asked, Who taught you leadership? My father, I said. She waited. In pain, I added. She didn't flinch. You don't defend. Him, she said. I don't hate him, I replied. I just stopped chasing him. That takes strength, she said. I shrugged. It takes exhaustion. She laughed softly. The cafe TV showed a headline, Corporate Shakeups. My father's company, Lucas's name appeared. She glanced at the screen. Does that affect you? It used to, I said. Now, she asked. Now I make coffee, I replied. And think, she said. Double quotes, yes. One morning she challenged me. If you had power again, she said, what would you do? Listen first, I replied. To whom? She asked. To the quiet ones, I said. They're honest. She nodded slowly. That answer costs money. I know, I said. She leaned back. And yet you chose it. Yes. Mia watched us from behind the counter. She likes you, Noah whispered. She challenges me, replied. That's worse, he said. One evening, after closing, she stayed. Why did you leave? She asked gently. Because I was disappearing, I said. Into what? She asked. Into a role, I replied. Not a person. She folded her hands. And now, I'm rebuilding. I said slowly. That's real work, she said. I looked at her. You talk like you know. I do, she said simply. The next day, the news worsened. Internal leaks. Reckless expansion. Lucas blamed others. I felt a pull. Then I felt it fade. She noticed. You're calmer. She said, I stopped measuring myself against them. I replied, against what then? She asked. Who I am becoming, I said. She smiled fully for the first time. You're dangerous, she said lightly. I laughed. I make lattes. You see patterns? She said. I frowned. Power ruins people. Only when they forget why they have it, she replied on Friday. She stood before me. I should tell you something, she said. I waited. I know who you are, she said. My chest tightened. What do you mean? Ethan Carter? She said calmly. I exhaled. How? I pay attention, she replied. I braced myself. Then you know the name. Yes, she said. And the baggage, I added. Yes. I waited for judgment. She shook her head. I respect the man pouring coffee, not the air, I asked. Not the title, she said. The choice. I felt something loosen inside me. I'm Evelyn, she added. Evelyn Stone. I nodded. Nice to meet you, she smiled. It already was. She walked out, leaving quiet behind. For the first time, being seen didn't scare me. CHP5. The first message came from a blocked number. Ethan, we need to talk. I stared at the screen and said, no, we don't. Noah glanced over. Ghosts, something. Like that, I replied. Another message followed. Please. I turned the phone face down. Mia noticed. You're quieter today? I'm listening, I said. To what? She asked. 2 consequences, I replied. The cafe buzzed louder than usual. A customer whispered, Did you see the news? No, I said. Your dad's company, he continued. Stocks dropping? I nodded. It happens. Evelyn sat across from me. You look conflicted, she said. They're calling, I replied. Who? She asked. People who didn't hear me before. She folded her hands. And now they're afraid, I said. She studied me. What do you feel? Nothing, I said, then corrected myself. Relief. Another headline flashed on the cafe TV. Scandal, Lucas's face. Reckless decisions. Internal investigations, Evelyn. Watched my reaction. You're detached. I worked hard for that, I replied. She smiled faintly. Detachment isn't indifference. No, I said. It's survival. She leaned closer. Let me ask you something. I nodded. If power came back to you tomorrow, she said, would you take it? I hesitated. Noah interrupted. Ethan, order up. I finished the drink and returned. I don't know, I admitted. That's honest, she said. She didn't offer me a job. She offered me questions. Leadership isn't control, she said. It's restraint. My father never learned that, I replied. I didn't either, she said quietly. I looked at her. Yes, she said. I broke things before I built them. I waited. I hurt people, she continued. Not intentionally, carelessly. What changed? I asked, lost, she said, and listening. My phone buzzed again. Victoria. I won't answer, I said. You don't have to, Evelyn replied. That night, sat in the cafe after closing. Noah cleaned nearby. You're different lately, he said. How? Oh, I asked. You don't flinch anymore, he replied. I stopped waiting for permission, I said. Mia joined us. This place suits you. Saved me, I said. Another message arrived. Father, I made mistakes. I deleted it. Evelyn texted instead. Coffee tomorrow? Yes, I replied. The next morning she asked, why did you ignore him? Because silence is my boundary, I said. She nodded. Good. She taught me without teaching by asking, who do you serve? People, I said. And yourself. She pressed. I'm learning. I replied. We talked about failure, about patience, about choosing when not to speak. Revenge is loud, she said. Growth is quiet. I smiled. I prefer quiet. The cafe felt warmer, familiar, safe. Noah joked, you're smiling again? I am, I said. The news broke during lunch. My father removed. Emergency board meeting. Public apology. Lucas stepping down. The room fell silent. Mia whispered, Are you okay? I nodded. I think so. Evelyn watched me carefully. You could step back in, she said. I know, I replied. And she asked, I won't. I said, why? She asked, because I like who I am here, I said. She smiled. Then, you've already won. That night I locked up the cafe. I breathed in coffee and soap. I felt grounded. My phone buzzed one last time. Father, I'm sorry. I didn't reply. I turned it off. At home, I sat quietly. No applause, no headlines, just peace. The next day, Evelyn stood to leave. You don't need power to matter, she said. I know, I replied. And you don't need revenge, she added. I chose growth, I said. She nodded as she walked away. The TV behind the counter showed my father's face, smaller, older, human. I didn't look away. I didn't smile. I simply poured coffee. Karma wasn't shouting, it was whispering. And for once, I was listening. My father stood outside the cafe like he didn't belong there. Ethan, he said. I wiped my hands. You shouldn't be here. I know, he replied. But I am. No suit, no entourage. Just him. You look different, he said. So do you, I replied. He nodded. I lost control. I saw, I said. Lucas ruined everything, he added quickly. You gave him power, I replied. He flinched. I trusted him. You trusted ambition, I said, not people. Silence stretched. I regret things, he said. Which things, I asked. The way I pushed you, he replied. The words, Brat, I said. He lowered his head. Yes, I waited. I don't know how to say this, he said. I'm not good at it. I know, I replied. I built everything for you, he said. I never asked for it. I replied, that was my mistake, he said, thinking success could replace listening. It can't, I said. He looked around the cafe. You chose this. Yes, I said. Are you happy? He asked. I'm steady, I replied. That's better. He nodded slowly. I don't deserve forgiveness? No, I said. You don't. His eyes watered. But I hope someday, I hope you learn, I said gently. Not for me, for yourself. He swallowed. I lost you. You let go, I replied. He stepped back. Goodbye, Ethan. Goodbye. I said Victoria came that evening. She looked polished, empty. I didn't think you'd agree to meet, she said. I didn't, I replied. You showed up. She sighed. Fair. She sat. I need closure. I'm not closure, I said. I made mistakes, she said. You made choices, I replied. She frowned. You're colder. I'm clearer, I said. She leaned forward. Lucas doesn't see me. I know, I said. I thought power would feel like love, she whispered. And I asked. It doesn't, she said. I nodded. That lesson is yours. You won, she said bitterly. I didn't compete, I replied. Can you help me? She asked. No, I said. She stared. Why not? 'Cause rescuing you would erase me, I said. Tears welled. I was scared. So was I replied. I just chose differently. She stood. I wish you were still who you were. I'm glad I'm not, I said. She left without another word. Evelyn arrived later. You look tired, she said. I closed chapters today. I replied. She nodded. Heavy work. She waited until the cafe emptied. I won't dramatize this, she said. Good, I replied. I'm done with drama. I care about you, she said, calmly, clearly. I met her gaze. I feel it. Want to change you? She continued. That matters, I said. I want to walk beside you, she said. Not ahead. That's new for me. For me too, she said. I won't give up this life, I said. I wouldn't ask, she replied. I exhaled, then yes. She smiled softly. The consulting offer came the next week. You choose projects, Evelyn said. Ethics first. Boundaries. I asked. Always, she replied. I accepted on my terms. No office, no throne. Just work that aligned. Noah clapped my shoulder. You're still making coffee, right? I am, I said. Mia smiled. You belong here. I choose here, I replied. That night, I walked home lighter. I wasn't reacting anymore. I wasn't running. I wasn't proving. I was choosing. And that changed everything. CHP 7. I unlocked the cafe door just before sunrise. No, it's cameras, no headlines. Just quiet morning, Noah said from behind the counter. Morning, I replied. You're early, he added. I like the silence, I said. He nodded. You look the same? I am, I replied. Mia walked in carrying pastries. Consultant life treating. You okay? It hasn't changed me, I said. Good, she replied. This place needs you, human. I tied my apron slowly. Outside, a familiar car parked across the street. Noah glanced out. That your dad? Yes, I said. You want me to say something? He asked. No, I replied. He's just watching. My father didn't come in. He stayed across the street, hands folded, eyes fixed on the window. He looks smaller, Noah said quietly. He is, I replied. Mia touched my arm. You okay? I'm at peace, I said. Evelyn arrived later. Coffee. I asked. Always, she replied. She watched my hands. You haven't lost the rhythm. I never wanted to, I said. She smiled. That's why this works. We sat at the corner table. Balanced, she said. That's the word. I like it, I replied. No ownership, she added. Just partnership. Respect, I said. She nodded. Always. A customer approached. You make the best coffee, he said. Thank you, I replied. After he left, Evelyn said, You see what you've built? I see what I kept, I replied. She reached for my hand. That matters. Outside, my father finally drove away. No goodbye, no apology. Just absence. Noah watched him go. He didn't flinch. I don't need closure from him, I said. You gave it to yourself, he replied. Later, Mrs. Harper arrived. You look settled, she said. I am, I replied. She smiled. Winning looks quiet on you. I didn't win, I said. You did, she replied, just not loudly. During lunch, the TV played a business segment. My name wasn't mentioned. The company moved on. So did I. Mia leaned over. Any regrets? I regret staying silent for so long, I said. And now? She asked. Now I speak to myself honestly, I replied. Evelyn stood to leave. I'll see you tonight, she said. Dinner? I asked. Balance, she replied. I laughed. Right. After closing, I cleaned the machine carefully. Noah helped, you know. He said, You could have had everything. I have everything, I replied. He grinned. Fair. At home, I sat by the window. No penthouse view, just streetlights. I felt rich. The next morning, Evelyn joined me again. "You don't chase approval," she said. I stopped running. I replied, "And power?" she asked. "I respect it now," I said. "I don't worship it," she smiled. That's leadership. At the counter, I poured coffee slowly. Steam rose. A small smile crept in. I remembered packing one bag, leaving lights on, walking away without a net. I saved myself. No applause, no revenge, just freedom. I handed Evelyn her cup. "Thank you," she said. "For what?" I asked. "For choosing yourself," she replied. I nodded. Outside, the city moved on. Inside, I stayed. I didn't win by returning. I won by staying exactly where I chose to be. I poured another cup and smiled.